Hello guys, welcome to a new part of Android tutorial. In today's episode we are going to learn about how to send data from an activity to a fragment. The previous part we already see how to add fragment into an activity. So in this part I'm going to demonstrate how to send a data from the activity to a fragment. So here I am using the example that provided on the previous part. There are two fragments and one main activity. Here is the first fragment. Actually, the first fragment contains a text view and a button. On the main activity, there is a button present. So whenever user click the button, it will go to the first fragment, and on the first fragment there is another button. So it will show up the next fragment by clicking this button. Okay. Now I am going to send a data from this main activity to the first fragment. Okay, for sending the data, here I am going to place a text view. Here I am going to place an edit text. So just place an edit text on the main activity. Okay, and here is the edit text. I change the ID of that edit text as msg. Okay, also here I am going to provide an hint for that edit text. Android hint is equal to enter message here. Okay, save it. Now a text view is placed on the main activity, so user enters a message here and click this button. Now the first fragment will appear and I'm going to retrieve the data from this text view, from this edit text on the first fragment. You can easily get an instance of an activity on a fragment using the get activity method. So actually the edit text is present on the main activity. Now I am going to access this edit text, the value of this edit text on the first fragment using the get activity method. So go to the first fragment. On the first fragment there is a text view is present. So here I am going to replace the text on this text view from using that message. So just go to the text view. Here is the text view and ID of the text view is txt. So now go to the first fragment class file. Here is the first fragment class file. Open it. Now we need to use two components. We have to access the edit text present on the main activity. Also we have to set some text on the text view present on the fragment. So here I have to create two objects. First one is edit text, object of edit text. I name it as msg. Second one is a text view. Text view, I name it as txt. Okay. Now the text view is actually present on the fragment itself, but the edit text is present on the main activity. So first I have to connect the text view using the find view by id method. Here is the view object. Before return the view object, I have to connect it. So by using the view object, I have to access the object of the text view. So here it is, txt is equal to, by using the view object, v dot find view by id r dot id dot, the text view id is txt, cast it into text view, just cast it into text view. Now I have to connect the edit text. Actually the edit text is present on the main activity, so it is not possible to direct access it on the fragment. So we can get the instance of an activity by using the get activity method. So here I am going to access that edit text on the main activity using the get activity method. Get activity dot find view by id r dot id dot, that id is msg. Okay, now I have to cast it into edit text. Edit text. Okay, now I have to before return the view, I have to set the message as the text on the text view present on that fragment. So here create a string msg is equal to txt dot get text is convert into string. Okay, just got that text present on the text view. So it is not txt, it is that edit text object msg. Okay, now I have to replace the text present on the text view using this msg variable. So txt dot set text, replace it with the msg. Okay, now we just we can access the activity instance on the fragment using the get activity method. Here actually the edit text is present on the main activity. Here this is the fragment class. So here I just access that instance of the main activity using the get activity method. Okay, now we can check the project. So run as Android application. Wait a little bit of time. Okay, now the application is launched. I just provide a message here. This is my message. This is my message. Okay, now I am going to show the first fragment. Okay, you can see that text view on the first fragment is replaced by the message from the main activity. Guys, this is how we passing a data from an activity to a fragment. Please subscribe my channel now for getting more video updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part of this tutorial.